Greetings, everyone, my fellow light beings. Sitting here in the sunlight, soaking it up, writing a new song, and what I've just really come to realize for me is just how important and how vital it is to allow your heart to open and expand. And what does that mean? Well, I think to me it means that I look at everything as it is, and I love it. I don't have judgment on it. But I think more importantly is that I'm allowing myself to see who the person I want to be. There's so many ways to look at the past. The only way I look at the past now is it's a stepping stone. It was necessary for me to be here today to tell you this stuff, or to write a song, or to share some inspiration or a bit of knowledge that I get. I'm sitting here literally living my dream, paralyzed. But I also realize that I've needed to go through every bit of uncomfortability, challenges, very contrasting moments, traumatic moments, everything, in order to let that go and make room and create the life that I want to live. And this last few weeks has been very, energetically, I've really just been all over the map, and that's all right. What I'm noticing though is I'm coming back to my center. I'm coming back to my mission, things that I'm working on, and I'm persevering with that. And I'm also noticing that I'm opening up more and just softening. I was rigid my whole life, very rigid, angry, frustrated, pissed off at the world for no reason other than my own beliefs. So as I unwound all that and continue to and pull out the fragments, I'm really able to just sit here and be with myself and just feel good to feel good, as Abraham Hicks would say. Just let that life force energy that's within me flow through me, from source, from God, from whoever you want to call it, label it. It doesn't matter. We are our reality is created by our thoughts and our emotions and our actions. And for me, I just, I kept noticing like this is the same old, same old, same old. And I've had to take a lot of time alone. And I choose to. A lot of people don't like that, but it was so very necessary for me to be in solitude. Because as I stated in my other videos, I looked outside of me for for everything. Happiness, love, acceptance, joy, blah, 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 blah. And it's nothing outside of our skin. It's nothing. It's all behind our skin. It's all within. It's our spirit. It's our brain, and how we can retrain our brain, reprogram our brain to that we love ourselves, and that we forgive ourselves, and we forgive everybody and everything, and we practice that and let that go, and just really start to allow yourself to look in the mirror and smile and truly love the person you see, because that is the love that we're all seeking. I'm finding that too. I've had a lot of relationships in my life, and a lot of people loving me, but I couldn't accept that love at the time where I was at with loving myself. I wasn't able to let it in. And knowing this now, that, it's not on the outside, it is on the inside. But anyways, I won't hold myself in contempt anymore. I won't hold myself in the past. I'm allowing myself to just stay present right here, right now. As my buddy said, stay where your feet are. We all have purpose. Everything that is in our reality has purpose. And it's our teacher. Whether we like it or not, that's a whole different story. If it's something we don't like, then that's the cue right there. That's the compass saying, hey, this isn't driving. I noticed my whole life that I would want something outside of me changed so I felt better. And that's just not how it works. It's loving everything right as it is. It's time to slow down. It's time to just be. It's time to take care of ourselves. It's time to love ourselves. We have to lift ourselves up. You know, we're the hero of our own story. And, you know, I'm very blessed and humbled to be able to do what I do today. From the adversity I had in my life, and that's all right. It's just, like Steve Jobs said, when you can connect the dots looking back, I was able to do that all the way to 2 years old, 2.5, somewhere around there. And there was a lot of baggage there. There was a lot of pain and suffering and trauma. And what I've learned to do was just simply let it go, allow myself to release it. It's not easy at first because you don't know what the hell's going on. But if you have this inner feeling, this knowing, that there's more, there is. There's whatever you want. It's this. We live in an infinite universe, and collectively, the chaos in the world is a direct descendant from our inner child individually. Because I know this. I know that if I'm in alignment with myself and I'm taking care of myself and I love myself, I don't put myself in places that upset me. I don't attract anger and bad things into my life. I've learned and I've allowed myself to see the world differently, like a child, with wonderment and discovery and what is this and what is that. We've all been bamboozled by our environments and things that are marketed to us, and depending on whatever's going on in the popular thing and all that, it's time for change. But I'm telling you, my friends, right now, it comes from within. You have to be the change that you want to see. And the believing is the seeing. No, there is no ceiling. And, the fairy tale is alive and well. You just have to build it. Put it together. Because I watched this movie, God. It's from the late 70s. I don't know, last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever. With George Burns and John Denver. And the message I got out of that was that we are literally provided everything. It's here. It's just up to us to find ourself. Not find ourselves. We're here. We're whole right now. Just uncover ourselves. Peel it away like the onion. And find that passion within you. Let that inner child out. A lot of it's art. A lot of it's music. And I'm now just realizing that I think I'm going to take up some dancing because I've never allowed myself to dance. And what a better way to move this energy that we're given through our body and use it creatively, because it opens up things that it's good for our health. And like I always say, I'm learning this as I channel and speak. But it is a great time to be alive. And we're very fortunate to have this human experience. I had a pretty wild out-of-body experience back in November where I believe I was pure consciousness and I walked with God. And it wasn't a being, it wasn't a person, it was bliss. So, I didn't know how I was gonna do these channels or this channel, whatever channel this is going on. But what I do know is that what I'm allowing myself to do is this, and while I do this, I have little awakenings while I channel and I take notes here now, and I'm glad to share this. I really am, because you can come back from anything you want to come back from. You can heal from anything you want to heal from. You can let anything go, and you can create the life that you want. And it has nothing to do with what we see. It's not all this fancy stuff, phones, equipment, vehicles, houses, all that. It's all within. And when we know that now, and we know that, you can give yourself a blank canvas at any time of the day. We don't have to wait for birthdays or New Year's or holidays or anything else. I spend a lot of time in nature, and nature, they don't give a damn what time it is unless they know they need to eat. And that changes for them with the sun. I watch these animals a lot, as well as I'm a cat keeper for my harem of cats that have adopted me and came to me through the spirit world. It's okay to let go, and it's okay to rest and relax and just love yourself. And, what I've learned, when I used to judge people or say somebody disappointed me or hurt me or whatever, today I know that's not true. But we can't let the outside in when it's like that. Other people's opinion of us are none of our business. It's all on how you see yourself when you wake up in the morning, when you go to sleep at night, whatever you're doing in life. People come and go, blood or not, doesn't matter. Tragic things happen all the time. But I know that in a tragedy, there's a silver lining. I know this from my own personal experiences and people I know. And I'm sure you know people that, have gone through tragic things, and it's really worked out for them. We're here to enjoy this life. We're here to create it. We're here to be happy. We're here to love ourselves. And when we love ourselves, we love everybody as they are. And we must be self-sufficient. Drop the labels that we call ourselves and put ourselves in, or these boxes. I jammed myself in a lot of boxes, and I know why. I wanted to feel like a sense of belonging. I wanted to feel like I was part of something. That was an illusion. That was all external. Today, I know I'm part of something amazing, the whole universe. And I know today that whatever I need comes from within. And like, Jimmy Stewart said, it's a wonderful life. And I'll add to that, if you allow it to be, it is truly a wonderful life. Thank you for joining me today. This is still new to me, and that's all right. I'm grateful to open up and share. We'll see you soon.